Alright, let's get this show on the road. Just gonna press this button, that should work. Yep, there we go. Music can get out of the way. And yeah, hello, welcome everyone to the stream. I don't know how long we're gonna be live for. It all depends on how well things go over there. In case you don't know, then been living under a rock a little bit, because I've been talking about it in videos and Twitter and all sorts of things. But yeah, I had my wisdom teeth pulled like a week ago, and it hurt a lot more than last time. Like, I had my second set removed this time, and yeah, it was a lot more painful than last time. Not gonna go into too much detail. I mean, I don't want to scare off anyone who still has to get them pulled, because it is a necessary operation. But yeah, I really wanted to stream a lot this week, but I wasn't able to. And it still hurts a little bit, but it's going a lot better, so I just want to see how we do. So I started over here because I actually forgot to show this off in the last video. I was talking about how I was making backstage buildings, and yeah, I made that one completely. I started work on this one, but while I was building this one, my save file got fixed, so I started doing some other stuff. But yeah, just got some nice simple building. This building is actually a house. I think this one is as well. This one is supposed to look the same, kind of material-wise. But yeah, it's just someone lives here on the premise of the zoo, which is necessary in case anything goes wrong. Someone is available on the premise of the zoo to like intervene if necessary. And yeah, because this is someone's home, I didn't go into making interiors and stuff like that. I just used the new whatchamacallit. That is the curtain. Wait, I just need this thing. There we go. The brand new thing, emissive window panel. And what's pretty cool about it, about what I did, is of course it has this kind of darker edge, which looks really good, unless you want to tile them. So what I did in here is, of course, what you do with anything you kind of want to tile. You rotate it ever so slightly, and then just kind of merge them together like that, and then you can get a bigger panel that looks really, really good. So yeah, that's how that was done. Bam. So in a little while after the stream goes live, I'm gonna be uploading a new video. It's another real life zoo tour about the Beekse Bergen, which wasn't really the plan. I wanted to have like one or two other zoos visited before we went back to the Beekse Bergen, but I had a lot of interesting things to show, so that video is coming out. So yeah, hope you enjoy that. I'm gonna upload it right after. I'm gonna premiere it right after this video, this stream ends. Didn't really set a time for it because I don't know how long we're gonna be streaming for. But let's get started on some stuff. We're gonna start over here with this entrance sign. I'm actually gonna go over here and just grab whatever color of log I used for this one. Let's see, I was gonna say something, but I already forgot. It had something to do with the real life zoo tour, but I don't remember. Let's see, okay, we're gonna split you. But yeah, how are things? Haven't streamed in a long time. I've been meaning to stream for so long. I really wanted to. Like, every time something interesting happened, I would be like, oh cool, I can talk about that on stream, it's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, no stream came. Because I've just been kind of, not busy, but I've been doing other things a little bit. Expect the Asian otter this week, because you made one. Nice. Yeah, not really busy with putting mods in the zoo as of yet. Gonna hold off a little bit until we're just kind of done, I think. You're having bugs. that happens. What are they called again? I literally haven't played Painter. Ooh. Nowhere. No, there's no floods near me. No, we're good. That's all in further south, I think. I know it's like really terrible what's happening, but I saw one video. Wait, I'm gonna put it up. Oh yeah, that's something I want to talk about as well. I'll do that in a bit. Like, I know it's really bad what's happening, especially in Germany. I've heard there's a lot of... You know, never mind, I'm not going to show this. It's not funny. But yeah, what I do want to show... So I've been working on the Discord server. A couple of streams ago I talked about the fact that I want to make a Discord server. And I'm pretty much done with setting it up, I think. Yeah, I've got a bunch of channels. Chicken out, yeah. I mean, it's... Eh. Yeah, got a Discord server. Got some emotes of all the animal signs, including our favorite, the owl. And yeah, just a bunch of like very generic channels for now. Once we open it up, I'm gonna see what new channels we might add. Because I don't know, I kind of want to stand out a little bit. Hey, Lovro, welcome. Yeah, I kind of want the server to stand out a little bit and not just be another Planet Zoo server that has the exact same channels as any other Planet Zoo server. But I haven't had any groundbreaking ideas for that quite yet. If the emo for the owl isn't owl yeah. Why would it be owl yeah? That's a good pun, but still. It's just owl. The joke is not that it's... I mean, I don't have to explain the joke, do I? I mean, maybe I do, because it's not actually a joke from my own channel, although we have joked about it a lot on here as well. But the joke actually originates from Rudy, his tour of my zoo. So in case you don't know where the owl comes from. Okay, you do, but just in case you don't know. When Rudy toured my zoo, he was like, oh wow, these signs are great. That's an owl. And then he just kept going on about it. For God knows how long. And I was like, he really hurt my feelings, but that's okay. Ever been to Burger Zoo? It seems rather nice. I haven't. It's a little bit far up north for me, isn't it? I actually don't know. I'm planning on maybe visiting Arnhem. Arnhem's pretty up north, I think. It's not that bad, actually. I should go to Burger Zoo someday. I really should. My plan is to next... I'll delete all of his stuff in a koali. Does it make you better? Yes, very much. That seems like a good punishment for that. I'm planning on going to Gaia Zoo next week, if I can. That might actually be further away than Burger Zoo now that I look at it. Yeah, it is. But yeah, someone in my comments recommended I go to Gaia Zoo. So I feel like it's a good thing to do. And I looked it up and it's actually really, really cool. They've got a building called the Dino Dome. Now, who doesn't want to go to a zoo that has a Dino Dome? That's just amazing. Anyway, first thing done. I think I'm happy with that. So here's the only downside of these logs. Is that they don't fit around these things as well as the brace beams do. But... Right. That's actually a good point even. Gaia Zoo is really close to all the flooded areas. I hadn't thought about that. Maybe we will go to Beekse Zoo then. Because I think... Wait, let me actually see. I think I also have a discount on Beekse Zoo. Let's see. I don't. But that's fine. I'll figure it out. Thanks for that, even. I would have made plans. I'll figure it out. I'll check. The weather's getting better now. I don't know. They even had to close because of it. That makes sense. I hope all the animals are okay. Alright, so first thing done. I guess we're just gonna go through the zoo a little bit and find more of those things to update. So let's head over here. Don't really feel like updating these, even though I could probably make them better. All South African zoos are close to riots. What are they rioting about? Not the zoos, I hope. Did this already? I think I forgot to show this in the episode. Oh, hey. Actually got a little bit of a log sticking through there. Yeah. There's actually something I want to do. Let's do one more little log update. Don't know if I want to update this one. I probably should update this to like the new thing. Ooh, let's maybe do this. It's gonna take a while, but it'll look really, really cool. Let me actually see if I have... I should have an album of that, right? Yeah. Yeah, so some context indeed. I had the idea of switching out, and at this point it was just the rope, the rope fence. And I was like, man, that would look a lot better with the new logs. And I was like, that's gonna be so much work. I definitely shouldn't do this. I need someone to talk me out of this. So I went to Eben, and Eben just said, do it. So he pushed me over the edge instead of talking me out of it. Yeah, in hindsight, going to the guy who redid more than half his zoo to talk me out of it wasn't my best idea. Alright, so South Africa's on the verge of a civil war because they arrested the ex-president, but that's very oversimplified. That sounds like a lot. Just got a notification for a video from you saying about Beekse Bergen. What? Didn't publish that one yet, unless it's the other one. Pushed you over the edge. Bish, you were already jumping over the edge. You just wanted to wave goodbye. That's one way of putting it, I guess. Alright, so we got 4 meters. Yeah, that's all great. That's great. Wait, I didn't actually do that. Well, I wanted. There we go. So we're gonna put that there. I think the color of that is actually fine, but I'm gonna maybe just make it a little lighter. 2 minutes ago, your last stream got published as a YouTube video right when you started streaming. What? That's weird. Wait, how does that work? I'm confused. So... Oh, crap. That was a mistake. Let me just... Haha! Okay, yeah, that was a mistake. I'm gonna delete that. Thank you. I think I accidentally hit the go live button instead of the other thing. There we go. Let me just private that and I can delete it later. Thanks. That was, yeah, I know what happened. Hard to explain. Alright, let's put this there. Let's put one of these on each of these. Oh yeah, let's actually switch groups. So, there we go. What a weird day already. Had a hectic day. I woke up. I kind of wanted to fall back asleep, but I couldn't. You've been stressed out when the stream ends, but not when it starts. Well, that stream was 2 minutes. I miss stream so much. Well, thanks. Here we are. Back at it again. Want to stream more often, for sure. Maybe during the summer. There is going to be a small gap. Not next week. But the week after that, I'm going to go camping with Boy Scouts. So, gonna be away for a little while. I think that color is pretty nice. So let's switch that around. Oh. And the only danger is that this is a picture taken in the winter. So I'm not sure how accurate that is. Should this be a thick log? It's kind of in the middle. Okay, that's why. I was like, why is the music louder than usual? But I have my volume a little bit more than usual. Usually I have it around 16. Had it on 20 lately because I was editing and doing stuff like that with the windows open. And man, the outside of my window is so loud. Like it's there's a parking lot there. And there's just so much noise. People are loud AF. Alright, so I think the best way to do a large chunk of this is just to go down here. These are all 4-meter logs. So we're just going to take the 4-meter beam. And we're just going to go do this. This is basically how I did all of the logs for the rope fences as well, except a little different. For the rope fences, what I did was, oops. For the rope fences, what I did was, instead of adding it to the group, I basically just had all the logs in their own group, and I would add them like this, just to make sure that they remained in the same group. And that way I could really easily delete all of the old logs without deleting any of the new ones and stuff like that. Are these all 4-meter? They are. Oh, because this entire wall is... Okay. Sure. You gotta go, Nix. Hey, thanks for tuning in anyway. And I'll see you another time. But yeah. Would have been a little bit faster to do it this way. The annoying thing about the way I was doing it is the way that, and that's kind of more Planet Zoo's fault, is the fact that for some reason, if you if you put something into advanced move, you place it, you press move, you place it again, you go into advanced move again, you can't place it. Object must be moved before it can be placed. Bish, I moved it. So you have to do this. Instead of just being able to go lightning speed. Which kind of sucks a little bit. Are these all 4-meter? They are. Okay, that's fine then. Are these all 4-meter? I feel like this one isn't. Oh, it is. Oh, that's why it's so much further down. Ah, sure. Why not? Look who's back. Yeah, it's me. Finally. Oh, is this a different group? Wait. That's weird. Whoa. What's happening? Yep, we're just doing some login. Might do some other stuff. I want to do something real quick after this. Something I've been meaning to do ever since our last stream. When we discovered how to put... I don't think that's our last stream necessarily. But ever since we discovered how to do the underground educators. Like while I was discovering that, I was making a road sign, and I want to make that road sign because I had a really cool idea on how to do it. Look at this gross water. It's a you, Haribo. It's a slant rhyme. Alright, so for all these... I mean, I guess we can just do it this way as well. It's a bunch of logs. Cut off some slack. I have lost my wisdom. Okay. So we're making fun of me now, huh? I am only half paying attention to anything I'm doing. Haribo Mario. Right. Thanks for explaining the joke. I'm only half awake as well. Like, as I said, I woke up and I was like kind of awake, but not really. And then I fell asleep and it was suddenly like 11. And I felt really weird. It's like when you sleep too much, you know? That's a thing. Whoa. Love these streams. Thanks, man. I'm just gonna take that as a compliment. And not as a continuation of the insults. Okay. So, let's take out all the other logs. Oh, wait. We can't forget about you. Oh, that's a tough one. Wait. How am I gonna do this? Like this, I guess? Sure. Let's just put it upside down for now. Oh, come on. Ah, I messed it up. Okay, come on. How did I mess this up so bad? Okay, there we go. Okay. So now I need to take out everything that has a log underneath it. Which is a bunch. For these we're gonna have to do some recoloring, but we'll do that later. Alright, this one goes pretty quickly. So, yeah, in a bit we'll get a new real-life Zooter video. And not to give too much away, I did get a new camera. I don't know if I've talked about that anywhere. I may have tweeted about it. But yeah, it's right here. So, and it kind of got out of hand. Because... we'll see in a bit. Like I was so tired of I love how I just stopped doing what I was doing to show you this, but I was so tired of the wind ruining my audio that I got a microphone as well. But the microphone is a little big for the camera that I got, so now it kind of just looks a little bit stupid. But this is the camera setup that I have now. So we got this tiny little camera, and this big ass microphone. But it sounds really good. So that's cool. I also got a tripod, and it has actually a great story behind it. So let's get into that. If I can get the freaking camera back into the holder. I cannot. What? I think I messed this up. Right. I'm also choking myself with my microphone cord. Come on, get in there. There we go. Okay. So the story behind the tripod is freaking amazing. Shut up, even. Hello, Peter. Good to see you here as well. Oh, hey, another log. Yeah, story behind the tripod. Okay. So, I went to the zoo to film some stuff, and on that day, the aviaries had finally reopened. That had been closed for a pretty long time to prevent the spread of bird flu. And I was in the aviary, and there was this nice old lady, the tail of the tripod, yeah. And there was this nice old lady taking pictures of the birds, or at least trying to, because as I was there and just trying to record some stuff as well, a group of children came in running, screaming, and I'm just like, ugh, because that had been happening all day. Like, I have solved the wind ruining my audio. Now I just have to find a solution for screaming children and adults who think they are funny by saying, "Ooh, look, I'm imitating the sound the tiger is making, while this guy next to me is trying to record said sound. Ooh." Freaking screw that guy. But yeah, so I noticed the lady has a very defeated look on her face and sits back down on the bench in the aviary. So I just say to her, like, don't you love all these school trips? Because that's what was happening. There were like a couple of school trips, so there were a ton of children. And I definitely hit a nerve with that comment, because she started explaining everything she was like, I've been in this aviary for like 4 hours, or maybe it was 2, I don't remember it. Anyway, it was a long time for just sitting in an aviary, just trying to take pictures of the birds, but every time they come out and you can finally see them, another child runs in playing hide and seek and just screaming, and all the birds go away again. So she was really upset about all the children. So yeah, we just talked a bunch about the zoo and stuff like that, and she told me, like, yeah, you really should come here. With the subscription you can like just pay a little extra fee and come into the zoo at like 8 a.m. And she highly recommended it because of how quiet and peaceful the zoo is at that point, and all the animals are just vibing, you know. So I was like, yeah, that sounds really cool. So yeah, I'll probably do that at some point. But yeah, later, just a little while later, I came across her again at the Congo Square. She was just getting some lunch. So you know, talked a little bit again, like, oh, did you manage to get any photos? And then I don't know how we got to it, but I was talking about what I was doing and like recording the zoo for videos, and I mentioned that I was just logging in. How nice! Welcome, Sander. But yeah, I mentioned to the lady that I don't have a very stable hand. Like, I have very shaky hands. And especially with my new camera, it's a little bit of an issue. Because this camera doesn't have as good stabilization as my phone did. So even though the camera is a huge upgrade from my phone, with like the optical zoom and the comfort of holding it, the the footage that I get is a bit shakier, which isn't great. I have installed it's a pretty good tip maybe. This little piece of software called Animodica, and it has a bunch of like video editing tools. They're like very simple things that you can use to make something like reverse and stabilization as well, because my video editor doesn't have a stabilization tool. So yeah, if a piece of footage was really bad shaking wise, I could just stabilize it with this software and then edit with that instead. So that was really helpful. But yeah, I was talking to the lady about that I have shaky hands, and she was like, "Oh, I've got an old tripod lying around. You can get for cheap. If you film from the hips, shaking hands are not that bad. It stabilizes with your body. I guess, but I don't know. I can try that, but like it's just in general. Like if I hold my water bottle, it's shaking." Does the Beekse Bergen have meerkats? Yes! If you check out the last episode of Building the Beekse Bergen, we did a huge overhaul of the meerkat area. I know the episode is a bit long, but there's timestamps in the description, so you can just skip to the meerkat habitat if you want. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Dude, eat something then. That's not the problem. It's just always the case. It's a constant that I live in. We know what he said is true, because hips don't lie. But yeah, anyway, this lady was like, "I'll sell you a tripod for cheap." So we exchanged contact details. And after I got my wisdom teeth pulled, if you hold your camera with the other hand, that's kind of nice, because I got the microphone thing. Yes, that's exactly what I was going for. Even that's exactly what I was going for. I got the because the microphone that I got, I couldn't attach it to the camera itself, so I had to get this little like bracket arm holder thing for the microphone, which has an extra grip as well, so I can hold it with two hands, which has helped. But still, I'm really bad at holding stuff. So anyway, after I got my wisdom teeth pulled, I contact the nice lady, and I'm like, "Hey, so what's this tripod about?" And she sends a picture, and she's like, "Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a little broken." She already told me that. Like, it's a little busted, but you might be able to get it fixed somewhere. And if not, you can have it for free. I'm like, "Oh, damn, okay." And at first she was like, "How much?" I asked how much she wanted for it, and she was like, "Oh, you can decide." And like, I am terrible at making offers like that. Like, I never know what a good offer is, so I'm like, I don't know, like 30 euros, because I had like 30 euros cash, so I was like, that's cool. And she was like, "Oh, you can have it for half of that, so like 15 euros. I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure thing." Oh, this is not exactly what I want. There we go. So yeah, damn, okay, 15 euros for the mic, or the tripod. Sure thing. And then it appeared she lived literally around the corner from me, like a 10-minute biking trip. So yeah, I just went right away, came to pick it up. Tripod's great. It is indeed a little busted. I'm gonna have to take it somewhere to see if I can get it fixed or not. But I don't know where you would do that actually, but we'll figure that out. So yeah, I want to give her the 15 euros. And that's how you get a stalker. No, she's very nice. So, anyway, I didn't give her my number. She gave me hers. Haha. Crap, now I lost my train of thought. So she was like, "No, don't give me the money yet. First figure out if you can have it fixed, and if not, you can have it for free." So I'm like, "Oh wow, this is just the best deal ever." And also the nicest lady ever. But then I told her about the Planet Zoo project I'm doing, like about the Beekse Bergen recreation. And here comes the $1 million question that you just absolutely love when any older person asks you. "Oh, are you good with computers?" So you immediately know where that goes. Can you help me fix this issue I've been having? Of course. I always help my granddad with his computer troubles. So I'm like, I can probably help her out. Shouldn't be too hard. And turned out the problem was that Microsoft OneDrive was installed on her computer and was trying to back up like terabytes of photos onto Microsoft OneDrive, which she didn't even want. So yes, great date. It was lovely. Why are they green? What? I'm so confused. Anyway, I deinstalled Microsoft OneDrive for her. I was like, that will no longer be bothering you, ma'am. And there you have it. And then she was like, wow, you've been such a good help. Forget about the 15 euros. Just keep the tripod. So yeah, free tripod. I'm trying to tell this wholesome story. You guys are all making fun of me. There we go. New logs. Right, to the ceiling. Oh boy, that's a bit more. You gutter-minded people. Wow, there's just a lot of just 4-meter beams. Yes, fancy looking logs. Really big fan of these. Now why? Oh, okay. Apparently it's supposed to look like that. Seems a little off though. Yeah, and this one's supposed to go to the top. I don't know why it doesn't. Yeah, of course these are a little off because of the size. How to get free strap? Just be nice. Yes, just strike up a conversation. Karma exists, but like not as a superficial thing, just kind of an action-reaction thing. Alright, so these are 2-meter. I'm just gonna go. Okay, so this one is a long boy. Wait, why is there? Oh, interesting. Okay. It's been a very long time since I built this, so I don't actually know exactly how it what's built up anymore. But this is pretty interesting. So we're gonna flip that. Kind of try to make the grime stuff line up a little bit. And actually just take another one. Probably give it a bit extra space. And just do the exact same. There we go. Something like that. Doesn't need to be perfect, just need to kind of look like they're the same. And I think I should be able to just take this one out. Why is there only one log on that side? Huh. Hey, what's up? Nice to be here. Hey, Romano. Good to see you as well. Good to see so many of you show up. Always nice to see that. We still got just all our regulars. Okay, this doesn't... So why do I have 2 logs here, but not there? That's a bit weird. Just gonna put you down. Also get off the world axis. Actually, I'm gonna move you to this side so that we can do the flippy thing a little bit easier. Hey, calling in the regulars. Hey, I think we're almost complete. I mean, it's not likely that everyone can be here, but you're down to buy the DVD box of Game of Thrones. Haven't seen it, so I can't help you. I've heard that the last seasons weren't that great, and that's all I know. I've just been watching some Marvel stuff lately. I watch Loki, of course, like everyone else probably. And then I've been watching MODOK, which has been a lot of fun. It all started with me just looking for something to watch. Like, I was so bored. You got lasagna? I had lasagna for breakfast. Lasagna buddies. Best show ever, just last season is messed up. Alright. That sounds pretty good. Last season is the worst thing that happened in TV history. Gee. Now that is extreme. Garfield breakfast. Yes. Give me the lasagna, John. Alright, now I do also want to update all these climbing logs. Like that's my favorite part about these new things. Is that before if I wanted a small 1 meter log or just a thin log in general, like we had to use these, but now we've got these, which are just so much more versatile because of the recoloring. Like a lot of areas I recolored all of the wood differently than what it should be in real life because I wanted it to match these logs, because like shape was more important to color than color to me. Okay, that's gonna be weird. Sure, check. Okay, gonna do you. Gonna do. It's gonna be hard to figure out which way to rotate these. Yeah, that's actually pretty big problem. Should not attach them to the bottom. Should always attach them to the top. And then of course you're gonna get this issue where it doesn't let me. I should attach it to the middle then. Why is it not? Oh crap, you're telling me it's not. Don't know what I expected. I'm gonna have to do this completely differently. Why are you in a different group? We're gonna have to do it this way. And now you're colored poorly. They're not climbable, aren't they? You know. It's both a shame and like, yeah, it has ups and downs. The fact that they're not climbable. I like the random bike in the station. Yeah, it's I think it's based on something that's there. I don't know if it's actually a bike. Can't find a reference of it either. I think it's like a cart or something. Or a motorcycle. I think there might be a little motorcycle in there. You make do with what you got. So this is a bit of a pain to update all these. But whatever. These are gonna be more of a pain. Or maybe not actually, because I can probably just do one. But it's gonna be hard to rotate. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the ceiling just yet. Don't think it's gonna be fun though. Let's see. Okay, so now we have to remove all the logs we just placed. I mean, if you want to make a climbing frame with them, couldn't you still put them inside of a... or like put a climbing log inside of them? Or does that block... Why are you in a different group? What? They're not. Why is it switching groups? Wait. I'm just gonna deselect you. Okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Bam! Did it! And now comes the fun. Interesting. We're gonna have to do all of these as well, but I think I can just delete all these and then just copy those over. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're usable or not, because they don't really use them either, or they're just glitching. I mean, it depends. Sometimes it works. And that's like super satisfying. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But it's nice that there's the option for it to work. Like, it's still fun to see the animals move around a bit. That's not the axis I selected, come on. Apparently it is, but... Okay, now I forgot. What was that noise? I feel like I made a really weird noise. Hey, I found an old beam. Anyway, let's do this first. So, did they change it? I feel like in the past, this would be selected now, instead of me being able to continue placing stuff. And I don't know if I'm happy with that change. I feel like it's good, and I just have to get used to it. But it feels weird. Okay, alright, so these were a little different to prevent... Yeah, they changed that, right, okay. It's probably just gonna take some getting used to. It annoys you too, okay. Then I guess I'm not alone. Okay, I definitely should not have moved these up like I did, because now we have these kind of cross sections. Looks a bit weird, but whatever. Let's see. So we have you, all. So that's these. Oh yeah, there's one beam. Did I just forget that one? No, it doesn't have a log either. Interesting. Maybe I accidentally deleted the log. Where is the pillar even? I'm blind. Here it is. There we go. It's kind of, I hate how, like, the past few weeks I've constantly been wanting to stream and be like, oh, I can talk about this on stream and this on stream, and I knew what would happen. I knew that once I finally got to stream again, I would have no idea what all those things I wanted to talk about were. And that's exactly how I'm feeling right now. I'm like, yeah, what was I gonna talk about? Oh, I know one thing I can talk about. Just to get you guys a little hyped up, maybe, is that after the after I go camping, like a week from now, I am going to record a video with a very special person. And it's a little, like, the video itself is a, are you watching the real life in a zoo from Bright Idol show tonight? I might. I don't know. I don't have a TV plugged in. I don't have my TV my TV cable is rolled up in the closet behind me. I don't even have it connected. Because I never watch TV. But if I can watch it online somewhere, I probably will. You don't have anything else to do? Not really, no. So I probably will. You can watch it on MPO Live. That's great. I probably will. But yeah, after I go camping, it's not like the most special. It's a pretty special video, because it's gonna be probably one of a kind, unless the person I'm doing it with is interested in doing similar things or more in the future. But basically, a while ago, I built a rhino stall for Carlos. You'll know Carlos G7. I don't know if there's any more numbers. G72? I forget. But yeah, I built him a rhino stall for his amazing zoo project. And if you don't know Carlos, by the way, he's the guy who made all the dinosaur skeletons on the workshop. So yeah, I built him a rhino stall. And right, what Haribo said. G72, yes, oh, I got it. So yeah, build him a rhino stall. I'm really good at talking today. My stories are so cohesive. And when I was building it, I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if I asked a real zoo designer to come in and critique the rhino stall I built and be like, oh, this would never work. This would kill all the zookeepers from being stepped on or whatever. I don't freaking know. So yeah, because I put a lot of effort into reading the EAZA husbandry manual and stuff like that to really make the rhino stall as realistic as I could. So after I go camping, I'm gonna do that. I got in touch with the designer of the Beekse Bergen, Rick Merckx, and yeah, he agreed to record that little video with me. So I'm gonna show him my rhino stall and see what he has to say about it. So it's gonna be, I hope it's gonna be very informative. I hope it's not gonna be, oh yeah, you did a great job, that's it. I hope that he has some really interesting insights to share and stuff like that. Because he is also involved in making stalls and stuff like that. Because at first I thought he was mainly focused on like education, storytelling, and landscaping. But no, he told me that he also worked on stuff like the stalls. I wonder, because of course the Beekse Bergen just got the new rhino area. I wonder if he worked on that rhino stall as well. Probably did. Let's be real. And I also took a lot of inspiration for the rhino stall of Dierenrijk, which we also did a zoo tour of. And since that's like all kind of the same company as the Beekse Bergen, I wonder if he worked on that one as well. So that's only something I'll be asking him. But yeah, it's gonna be, yeah, as I said, I hope it's gonna be a really informative video for all you guys who love building realistic things in this game. Because that's kind of the goal I had with it. And when I am speaking with him anyway to work on that, I'm also going to be asking him if he can give me some interesting... Of course, did Rick work on the rhino closure in Dierenrijk? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Would make sense. But yeah, when I'm talking with him anyway, I'm gonna be asking him if he has some fun little insights about the design of the Beekse Bergen itself, so that when we finish the zoo, hopefully, like soon-ish, if I'm being very optimistic, I would say a month, but with me going camping and like regular holiday stuff, like I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of stuff with friends and other people. So I don't know how much I'll get done this summer. But at least when we finish the Edge of Africa, the bulk of it is like finished-ish. So we're gonna already be able to do somewhat of a season finale tour. Which I think I've told before, I want to do that with Eben. So that's gonna be fun as well. But yeah, in preparation for that, I want to ask him, the designer, Rick, if he has some fun insights in the design of the shoe. The design of the shoe. Man, my brain is not functioning. With Eben? What? Eben, don't pretend like this is the first time you've heard about this idea. But yeah, I'm gonna ask the designer if he has some fun insights to share so we can learn about that. Because the goal of that season finale sort of video... This is the first time I hear about this. Uh-huh. But yeah. The goal of that video is also gonna be to be as informative as possible, like to really use this zoo as a example, as a learning point for like realistic zoo design and stuff like that. Because and the reason I'm kind of pushing on all of this, it has a reason, is that like I did that little presentation thing, right? The Pecha Kucha that I showed on a stream as well a couple of weeks ago. And in that presentation I was talking a lot about how... What? Are you just not in the group? What? Why? That's weird. Yeah, in that presentation I was talking a lot about how this project, how building this has taught me so much about zoo design and stuff like that. And putting that in the presentation kind of made me realize that that is kind of the goal I want to have with this channel a little bit, and with these videos, to teach about zoo design, and for myself to learn about zoo design, because by far I'm not an expert, but I think it'd be fun to become one, to gain a lot of more experience in zoo design. And maybe have a little bit of a future in that. That'd be fun. Like I'm already gonna do a project for my design. I study design, in case you didn't know. And I'm gonna do a project with the Beekse Bergen for my graduation. So we're already kind of going into that street a little bit. So yeah, using my channel to learn, to teach and learn about zoo design will be really fun. There we go, I think that's a nice color. So let's see if I can take these two and just... Yes, I can. Okay, so... Ah, they're already in a different group. Okay, but I do want to make sure that they are just in a different group entirely. And now I'm immediately deviating from the plan that I made in my head. Wait, let's do that. Now they line up a little better. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we can put them there. And we can kind of start to... Okay, those are not spaced out the same, I guess. That's cool. Oh, we can just do this. That's fine. That works. And now I want to break free. That's not gonna work, so we're gonna have to do it like this. Don't think I put one in there yet, but we can do that in a bit. Let's select all of these. Oh, that works. There we go. Put the logs back, delete these. Right. So it's a little bit repetitive, but that did save me a lot of time. So we're just gonna go ahead, get rid of all of these, and just copy and paste the opposite side. So we can just do this. There we go. That looks so much better. Alright. So now, Ara's gonna do the same thing for these. These are already in a different... Oh, cool. These are just one. So that's already a bit easier. Let's start over here with these. But yeah, these are just... Oh, okay, those are two of them. It's a bit weird why there's a difference there, but okay. So these are just 2 meters, but these are more than 2 meters. Sure. Then let's start with the just 2 meter side. And just... Of course. Actually, let's just do it this way. But yeah, what's also fun about those videos, because that's going to be a first for me, becoming the Mr. Professional YouTuber here, is that because I'm doing those videos with the designer of the Beekse Bergen, the designer actually asked the marketing team if that's okay, and it's all good, but they do want to approve the videos before they go live. So I've never never had one of my videos need to be approved by some kind of external external factor. I don't know the word for it. Party is probably the best word. An external party. But yeah. It's gonna be an interesting experience, I guess. I don't know, for the rhino video isn't gonna be that long, probably. Like, I don't know, 20 minutes max. Because it's not that big. Oh, I don't know why it does that. But the Beekse Bergen, like, video that I'm gonna want some of his help with definitely is gonna be a very long one. So I don't know how they're planning on approving that one. We're gonna have to watch a freaking 2-hour video. And it's not gonna be a 2-hour video, I think. But I mean, we are gonna tour the entire zoo, basically. So it's not gonna be short. Definitely not gonna be a short video either. I probably should have done this differently. It's fine. We can just do this. Just split it up though. Yeah, probably. Probably we'll do that for this. Because it's also gonna be a bit of a bigger video in terms of like editing and stuff, because we are gonna, you know, probably pull up reference photos and facts and just all sorts of stuff throughout the video. Definitely gonna put a lot of effort into it to make it something real special for the end of the first season, so to say. Cool. I think that's all. I think we got all of it. Oh no, these two. Right. Just gonna take them from here. And this one needs to go all the way out here. There we go. Done. Updated the first boat dock. Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I do want to do these little fences as well. Okay, almost done. Just don't want to make these as green. A bit more on the grayish side. I mean, it's just kind of the color they have, isn't it? how am I gonna do this? Oh, nice. These are all separate group. Okay, that's already very helpful, actually. Let's see. I'm gonna separate these as well. Why are you like this? Okay, you need to be longer. So what I can do, because this isn't a nicely separated group, is just, we're gonna cover all the top ones. Then we can just copy and paste it downwards. And we can just delete this group all at once, basically. So it's gonna be a lot easier to deal with. And because these are nice and long, we can use the 4-meter logs, which is also great. It's gonna save us a bunch of time. You've returned! Welcome back, Nix. Hope you had fun with whatever you were doing. Okay, that one's good. Okay, so we've got the entire outer edge done. I'm just gonna put one on here. Did you make any custom signs with billboards? Nope. And we're probably not going to for this zoo. Problem with custom billboards in a zoo like this. First of all, because I share the zoo on the workshop, okay, it's gonna have to be a 2-meter one. I don't want to have people, like, I don't want to require people to download a bunch of extra stuff to experience the zoo. So I might use billboards for like little things, which we actually have. There's like the video that's playing in the reception desk area. And that sort of thing is fine, because like you're not really missing out on anything. But say I made a custom floor with a billboard. If you don't install the billboard, you're gonna just be greeted by a black floor, and I don't want that to happen. But you require them to have a proper PC. That's not my problem. That's why I have the light edition. No, but and on top of that, the billboards are slightly limiting for the scaling aspect, because unless a sign that I would make has the exact same dimensions as the billboards have, I wouldn't be able to make it. So that's a problem as well. Okay, I think this is the last one. So let's see. Is that correct? I think so. So just to be sure that we're not... Yep, okay. Goodbye. And we're gonna take this. And we're gonna double it up. And over here we need to go even further down. And we're gonna add wait, let's see. I know there's a way to do this. Like that. There we go. Hello, the Basic Builder. Welcome to the stream. Basic Builder recently hit a subscriber milestone, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I think he hit 300 subscribers. Oops. I was double checking. So congratulations on that. Seems like you've already soared past it a little bit. Oh. Spotted one. You almost finished all of your passport signs. How many have you made? Because I feel like that's a bunch. Is it just for the animals in your zoo? Or is it for all the animals in game? Light version of the zoo with the 200 log station. All animals currently in game. Jeez. Damn. You've been going hard at work. Cool. Right. That is that. Right, so the thing I wanted to do now is last time we were streaming, we were trying to make a little road sign. I don't know if I can actually find it. Let's see if I can. This is not what I wanted to open. I want to go to... Oh yeah, this is something I can show as well. Where is the parking lot thing? Bus stop. Just go here. I can't find it. It has to be in this album though. No, I'm confused. Oh wait, no, I remember what we were looking at. Oh crap. Oh crap. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this again. Probably will. Just gonna take a little moment. Found it. There it is. And it was around here. Right about this. There it is. Found it. I think you once said that Eben, you and Eben are going to make. Yes, that's what I was talking about just before as well. But that will be when I finish the walking safari. Kind of the end of season 1 in a way. Okay, so this is not the way I want to do this. I have a terrible idea of how I want to make this sign, and I want to see if I can do it with this, because this has, you know, it has red, it has white, it has a shape. I have no idea if this is gonna work though. Probably not. But it's worth a shot. Hey, Crocs! Great video you upload, man. If none of you are subscribed to Crocs. Crocs is doing a recreation of the Aalborg Zoo. Which is a Danish zoo, and he's doing a really great job. He's even gotten a job at the zoo recently, so he's been able to go all in on those little backstage areas. Now that he has all that inside information. And he's even given me a little idea of some things I want to do. Because in this latest episode, he had some... Okay, this doesn't work. That's a shame. I've literally been waiting for weeks to finally finish this sign. And no, it doesn't work. The plan I had for it doesn't work. Yeah, wasn't working today. I'm gonna go in again tomorrow. Nice. But yeah, Crocs, had custom audio in his aviaries, and I was like, that is so smart, because we may not be able to add custom birds to the game, but you can at least like kind of give the atmosphere. And last night when I was thinking about it, because I was thinking about this a lot, because of how much I love the idea, I thought to myself, well, I can add a lot more custom audio. Like, if I record the boat safari, I can take the sound of that and put that in the boat itself. And then if you walk past the boat, you'll be able to hear the tour, the educator kind of speak, and you'll be able to sound of the boat engines and stuff. I think that'll be really, really cool. As well. I'll just add a whole bunch of little atmosphere bits to the zoo. So definitely gonna be doing that. Sounds so cool. Trying to think of other areas where I can do the same. I mean, the Congo Square is one, but the music there is mostly copyrighted, so I don't think I can do that easily. Right, I'm not gonna follow the exact same shape, because that's not gonna work, it seems. Yeah. How's your mouth doing now? It's actually doing pretty good. It hurts a little bit, but kind of expected that. But yeah, just any area of the zoo that has like an iconic sound would be cool to add a speaker that gives off that sound. That's going to be a lot of fun to figure out. We're not using font pieces, no, because we want this to have a little bit of depth. So I want to see if I can give it that. I'm not sure though. Not sure if it'll work out completely, but we're gonna put font pieces on top of this, basically. But first we need to get the shape right. Now this is where it gets difficult. Maybe we switch to this one. What about the bathroom noises? I don't think anyone will be very appreciative of me recording in the bathroom. No matter how just my reasoning. Don't want to put a disrespect. Yeah, this is not working. I know. Or wait, I thought you were going to be disrespectful to me. But maybe you're just talking about recording in bathrooms. I think it kind of works, actually. Like, the shape is about as good as I'm going to get it with any other method. And this is the right type of, like, flatness. So let's see if we can put font pieces on top of this. Yeah, we are well aligned. That's all great. Oh crap, I want to be... Actually, let's keep it that way. I'm going to bring this over here. I'm going to put it in the miscellaneous signs. Let's see what we can do here. I wouldn't disrespect you. Yeah, you were talking about recording in bathrooms. I thought so. Alright, so we've got a sign. Now we just need to figure out how we're gonna fill it up. I don't know if this is gonna work at all, but we'll see. Let's make it red. It's the ID that matters in the end. Because yeah, we're either going to have a little bit of a trim or we're going to have to kind of stick out a little. I think sticking out is the better option there. Unless I can get rid of the trim. I don't think I can though. So we're just gonna do this. And ba-bam. Right, that might be a little extreme. Just gonna have it stick out a little less. There we go. So, something I could talk about is that, speaking of subscriber milestones earlier with the basic builder, we are actually also getting pretty close to hitting 750, which is what I wanted my next milestone kind of sort of thing to be. And yeah, I have been making some preparations of things that I want to kind of do once we reach that number. One of the things is actually, I already showed it off earlier in the stream, that Discord server that I've been working on. The idea is that that will go live when we hit 700 subscribers. I might open it up to a few people before, just so we can see if everything's working. Maybe already come up with some extra channels and stuff we want to add. So I'll have to think about that. If I do open it up, I'll probably announce that on Twitter, so that like my Twitter followers can get in a little bit earlier, before I make the whole big YouTube announcement, like, join my Discord server. And another thing I kind of want to do, that I've been meaning to do for a long time, is make a video or something in which we do like a stop motion evolution. Like, I think Rudy did it as well, and I was just gonna seem like I'm copying him. Let's see if I can find it this way. Wait, stop motion maybe you call it? Yeah, this thing. So, so he did this as well, where you've got this like stop motion evolution of the zoo. So I've been meaning to do that even before he made this video. I had the same idea. I mean, great minds think alike, right? But yeah, it's gonna be so much effort. Basically, you're gonna have to go through all my backup saves, which I hope go far back enough so that there's actually kind of a empty map beginning sort of thing to look at. Because I don't actually know when I first started doing the backups. And I don't know how I'm gonna fill in these corners. I think this is the best. Something like this. But yeah, I was thinking maybe we can do a live stream, and it's gonna be super stupid. It's gonna be probably the most boring stream I've done. And I've done a stream in which we freaking fired. Oh, Rudy just recorded how he deleted stuff. That's interesting. That's a lot easier, for sure. Why does this work so well over there, but not in these other spots? What? Why do you work over there, but not over here? Well, I would want to do it legit. Actually just go in through all the old saves so you can see the actual progress. So I was thinking maybe we can do the most boring stream ever. And that's coming from the guy who did a stream in which we fired like 10,000 vets. So the stream would basically be me playing like browser games like, I don't know, GeoGuessr or Minesweeper. while we sit through a 10-minute loading screen like 50 times. Just so I can take those screenshots. But before we do that, we're gonna have to find a way to put the camera in each file. So we're gonna have to find a kind of reference object that is in every version of the zoo that has never moved or changed. And that's gonna be the tough part, like finding something that hasn't moved since we started the zoo. Alright, I think that's going to be the best I can do for this sign. So we're just going to go ahead and take this one again. We're going to make it white-ish. Put it on top. That's not going to work, of course. Let's actually put it okay, that's roughly what I wanted. And now let's see, is there anything that fits in there? Or are we just gonna have to do a whole bunch of commas? Probably the latter. Oh, this kind of works. Could have even used that for the other thing. So this will be our base. Okay, and I'll just take the comma. So, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD released yesterday. So I picked that up. I've played a little bit of it. Got through the first dungeon of the game. I haven't played that game in a very long time, so it was fun to kind of revisit it. The HD doesn't really do that much. It's kind of a lazy port, but it's fun to play again. Okay, I would say the edge of it is a bit slim. Yeah, this isn't my best work, for sure. Oh well. Actually, I could probably... better way to fix it might be to just color this. And what happened over there? What? That's interesting. Let's get you down there then. There we go. That's better, actually. Alright, now let's get little children crossing the road. Like this. I have one person over there. Crap. Not the way I intended to do that, but it works. Alright, sir. Enjoy your appendage. Crap. There we go. Cool. This one can actually be flipped if you want to be piece efficient. And this one. Gotta head out, take it easy. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, or if your weekend even. It's a Saturday today. I have completely lost track of time. I've just been sitting inside feeling sorry for myself. I would love to tell like all the horrors I went through, but I don't want to be a bad influence. I don't want to scare someone out of getting their wisdom teeth removed, you know? Because it's a necessary thing. It's a necessary operation to take. Usually. But boy, does it suck. So bad. Like, if there ever was a necessary evil, this is the textbook definition. Hey, that's really good. Yeah, no, I think that's actually perfect. Okay. And now we just need kind of the same but smaller. So we're gonna... Wait. Should not have grouped that up. Wait, so the easiest way, if you ever want to select something that's kind of hard to select, just delete it. Take this, put it back. Invert your selection. There you go. You've got it. Cool. So we're just gonna bam, swap you around. Just make you a little smaller. I'm gonna have to rotate that to make it even smaller. And we're gonna put only one arm bit because it's a smaller arm. I'm gonna make this... Oh, we're gonna have to flip that as well. Yeah, it ended up pretty great. It was a bit of a struggle to get the shape. The shape was the difficult part. And I've been meaning to make this sign for weeks. So I'm glad I'm finally able to. Alright. Oh, we also gotta... Wait, I can just delete you actually. We'll just take this arm over here, turn that into a leg. And actually, there. Just turn this. Maybe a bit less extreme. And then the head. Need to also rotate that a bit so that it doesn't stick out. There we go. Let's see if we can move that down just a little. They're a bit too small. I think I might actually get rid of the kid. We're gonna go... I don't know why the adult is so hard to select. I should actually just split them from the group. There you go, split that. I'm gonna make this the kid. And then we're gonna make a new adult who's gonna be a bit bigger. So yeah, sure. This arm can be a bit smaller. What's still sticking through? It's the other arm and the body. Oops. Make that hat a little bigger so that it's not going to look weird on the adult. There's also this leg is sticking through the ground ever so slightly, so I'm going to flip that as well. And this leg needs to be a bit more forward, I feel, to make it really look like he's walking. There. And then we're gonna copy the entire group. I'm just gonna put that up here and turn that into an adult. So let's see how we're gonna do that. So you can actually go. Make this one slightly bulkier as well. Same for this. And that one's gonna go like this and get that little turn. Okay, now his other arm just looks weird, so we're gonna adjust that as well. There we go. That's better. Better than what we had before. Okay. Now I'm just gonna take this, flip it, and I'm actually gonna take out all this middle stuff and just make this slightly darker. And let's see if I can kind of just fill up the entire thing a bit more easily. Wait, there is already a one here. What are you doing there? What? Interesting. Wait, can I? Sure. Don't know why I had those there. That works for me. There we go. Wow, my voice was not okay with that. Alright, there is our brand new sign. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and make a copy . So we have an empty sign if we ever need to make a road sign like this in the future. Oh, wait, what is sticking out? What part of you? The head. There you go. So you're gonna become 1. We're gonna put you onto here. And actually I want to check. Yeah, okay. So you're gonna go right there. Just about there. And we're also gonna have one of you on the pole. There we go. Now everyone can cross safely. Sweet. Alright, I've been meaning to do that for a very long time. Let's do one more log job. And after that, I'm gonna give my my voice some rest. We're gonna premiere the new Real Life Zooter episode, which is gonna be an updated version of the Beekse Bergen, where we're gonna look at a bunch of stuff that are new, as well as some things that we haven't been able to show before in the series. I think stuff like let me actually think. What is it? My brain is turning off, it's shutting down. Wow, it's really not working. Indoor areas, aviaries. We took the car safari. Oh yeah, here's something I wanted to show you. This is some of the backstage photos I was able to take of the Sitatunga stall. So there's this little access road which goes around into the Sitatunga stall. So this is the back side of it. This is a pretty good shot. So we're gonna be able to update that as well. Add some things to it. So we could do this. Playground, I think, is a good one. Let's have a look. Yeah, that definitely should be updated. Nice sign, thanks. Yeah, worked pretty well. Ended up pretty nicely. Alright, so we're gonna go in here, and this is one of the older ones. Now the question is... wait. Ain't Woo. My favorite item in the game. Actually, let's take the goat one. And just add that to this. So are we happy with that color? Like it should be a bit... hello game. Maybe a bit more like this. And a bit more like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Man, I mean, it was good at the time, but times change. So we should change with them. There we go. First set of logs going in. So yeah, what I was saying earlier, I wonder if I should update the blueprints of these playgrounds or make new ones of the new versions. I feel like making new ones would get really messy. So probably just update them, if at all. I could also say if you want the updated versions, just download the zoo. Get them yourself. Right, let's take this one onto there and on here as well. And we'll take the 2-meter one to put onto this one. Take that out. Are gonna recolor these a little bit because these are a little bit darker and grosser because they catch more rain. There we go. And then you as well. When wanting to extend these beams, because it's a little bit more difficult than with something like the brace beam that we had before, because their shape is a bit more uneven. But what I found made it a lot easier is if you have the beam like this, you can't really stack them on top of each other because the one end is thicker than the other. So what you want to do is the end that the rotation point is, that's the thick end. So you want to rotate around that one and then do it like this. So you got the two thin ends in the middle, and then you can kind of join those up and try to make it work. It's a bit difficult still, because especially the 2-meter one has this little kink kind of right where you want them to join usually, which makes it a lot more difficult. But it works. Also, welcome back, Abu. I didn't greet you to the stream yet. So hereby you are greeted. Yeah, this one's a bit difficult. I wonder if actually it might be easier to take a 1-meter log. Have to go. Have a nice stream. Yeah, we're gonna quit pretty soon anyway. We're gonna finish updating this stuff in this playground, and then we're gonna wrap things up. I don't know what I'm doing here. Is it working? Seems to be. Yeah, that's actually that works pretty well. Alright, and then we're gonna take all of these. 5, 6, 7 should be, yep. I'm gonna make these a bit darker and a bit greener as well. Just like that. Gonna look a little bit more gross because yeah, the horizontal beams kind of catch a lot of the rain and it kind of stays on them a bit more, I guess. Is the reason that happens. Alright, so don't even have those ropes. Huh. Oh well. Actually, let's make sure we use these. 1-meter thin on both of these. There we go. How are we gonna... Just gonna have to do these kind of one by one a little bit. Because Otherwise it's gonna be a bit messy. We're gonna forget stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Delete. These also need to be a different color. These also need to be the darker one, but not that dark. Something like this. And it looks like, actually, this one needs to be a little. Oh no, wait, no, it's resting on that one. Okay. This one does need to be a bit longer though. I'm actually kind of debating my choice of color for most of these logs. I feel like they need to be a bit more colorful, like less in the gray and more in the rest. So kind of like this. Something like that. Wow, almost no words came out of my mouth there. Let's just keep adding these. In my town, it's raining a lot. It has also been... I feel like that has been the case in a lot of areas. In Europe, especially. Because there's been a lot of reports of like big floods and mud streams and all sorts of nasty stuff. Not where I live, though. I'm all good. Let's see. Oh. Uh-oh. Yep. That went wrong. Game froze and didn't realize. Game hadn't realized that I already clicked. Oh. There, I think we got it all. Yep. Oh wait, no, down here. Some hidden signs. Signs? I was thinking about signs for some reason. That's just the way my brain works, I guess. Yeah, sure. Why not? Just do it like that. There we go. I think that's an improvement. Definitely. Especially the top part, which we need to make sure that all of these logs actually make sense. We're gonna have to kind of move them about a little bit. Make sure that they kind of fall into that hole on either side. And then we need to make sure that these, that one's fine. This one needs to like actually rest on that one. This one can go up a bit as well. Because of course that's the idea here, is that these logs kind of hold each other together. That'll do. Cool. So that's one. I don't feel like doing this one for now. Just because of all the small logs. The small logs are the annoying ones. They're really a bit of a pain. I still don't feel like we got the right color for these though. Like the previous color was off, but I liked it better. So I'm just gonna try this one more time. Something like that. Sure. And then all the small ones. Oh, looks like we missed one as well. Just gonna split these all off to make it a bit easier to recolor them all. Oh, we missed another one. Okay, I'll just split these. Take one, put it on the one we missed. And change the color a bit. Something like that. And then we're going to take this and put that on here. Yeah, I should actually do that. Just be in the same group. Oh. There we go. Yeah, the top ones are gonna be a bit darker and grimier. And after we do this swing set over here, I'm gonna call it quits. So I'm gonna premiere the new real life zoo tour episode. I should actually just get that ready to premiere. Let me actually schedule it at today at 1600. And we'll set that as a premiere. So you'll be able to get ready for that. There'll just be a short break after the stream before that video starts. So just let's get all of these logs in there. Hello there, Potatoes Police. How are you? I am doing pretty okay. I'm glad to be streaming again. It's been a while. We're about to wrap up the stream here, but that's perfectly okay. Okay. Bye. We're not quite done yet, but just putting on the last pieces of wood. Oh hey, that actually let me. Interesting. Yeah, we're just putting down the last pieces of wood, and after that we are wrapping up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna delete all of these. And hello, Drew. Welcome back, I guess. Or you're welcoming Potato Police, that's also a possibility. So we're just going to go ahead and double up on these logs over here. Hello? Oh, the game froze again. That happens from time to time. Okay. So, do any of these need some adjustments? They actually look pretty good, I'd say. Like you could always adjust them to fit a little better, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna rotate them around a little bit. Like that. That looks cool. Yeah, right. And the new logs, man, they're really, really great. They are game changing. That's why we're doing this. We're just changing out all the old logs for the new one, because they are such an improvement. Alright, let's put this up in here. You've never played Planet Zoo? Oh. Oh, what do you think? Do you plan to redo all the logs? I'm not sure. Anywhere it's anywhere where it will make a very big difference in like accuracy and quality, which is a lot of places probably. Plant Zoo looks cool. Yeah, it's a great, like even if you're not that into zoos, it's just a really great building game. You can really build whatever you want. Like back in the day, my creative outlet used to be Minecraft. Kinda got tired of it a little bit, played it way too much. And now I'm making the same mistake with this game, because I'm playing it way too much. But it's, again, just a really nice creative outlet. There we go. Alright, so that's the swing set. We can have a little look around. So, this building, not sure if I'm gonna put in the new logs in that one. Can have a quick look. Like, this one actually has pretty straight beams and stuff, so this one might stay. This one I want to update. So I want to update, yeah. This one in particular is pretty good. What's going to be a challenging one is... Did you ever play Zoo Tycoon 2? As a kid, yes, but I never... I didn't stick for it long enough for it to become something like it did for other people. This one I'll probably update. But what's going to be a real challenge, it's not going to be fun either, is around here. Where am I? All of these things I want to update as well. I just want to redo them. Because the color of these are all wrong. But the reason I made them that way was because of these logs, basically, the climbing logs. I colored them after the climbing logs instead of after what they should be. So yeah, definitely want to redo all of this fencing with the new logs. And after that, I think we're pretty much done. I'll have to go watch your real life Zoo Tour later. Great stream, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna just about wrapping it up anyway, so let's zoom out. We're gonna do a little save, and after that I want to thank you guys for watching. The Zoo Tour is actually premiering right now, so I'm just gonna end the stream right here, and I'll see you guys in the chat of the premiere of the Real Life Zoo Tour. So see you there. Oh crap, I didn't. I put on the thing, but I didn't put on the thing.